Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel, and I have a couple stories to share with you in this very latest Moon Lambo Hot Jam. And we'll start by talking about Ripple's stablecoin RLUSD, which was rumored to be launching today, but it is not launching today. We'll talk about what we know and why and when we should expect that, reasonably anyway. And then there's also this headline. This was pretty widely discussed yesterday, and I mostly rolled my eyes at this, and I'll explain why. I just think it was overblown, but I understand why some people were starting to get a little bit excited about it. Okay. But here's the headline from the Crypto Basics. South Korea's unlimited liquidity plan may fuel XRP rally as XRP defies martial law chaos. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. All right, so there's tons of headlines in crypto media this afternoon, like the one here from CoinSpeaker, titled Ripple's RLUSD stablecoin to go live today. Here's what users must know. So that type of headline widely circulated, but the problem is it wasn't true. And Ripple never promised that it would go live today. In fact, we got this post this afternoon. This is from the official Ripple account with their 2.8 million followers. And they wrote the following at 1:50 p.m. Central Time, which is my time zone. Despite some speculation, RLUSD isn't launching today. We're in lockstep with the NYDFS on final approval and will share updates as soon as possible. We are fully committed to launching under the supervision of NYDFS and upholding the highest regulatory standards. Stay tuned for updates. Now, I'm not saying that it was unreasonable to speculate that this was going to happen today. There were reasonable rumors that that was going to be the case. In fact, to that end, I'll share with you this post from Fox Business journalist Eleanor Terrett. And so there's this, she shared a screen grab from her piece on Fox Business from November 29th. Ripple poised for New York approval of stablecoin set to enter regulated U.S. crypto market. So she's been thoroughly covering this. And here's what she had to say upon that news break. And this is this evening, 5:52 p.m. Central Time. Ripple's tweet affirms my reporting that NYDFS is poised to approve the company's new stablecoin. Separately, and check this out, two sources close to the proceedings say today was the anticipated launch day, but some last-minute developments led to a delay. Okay, so we don't know specifically why, but something minute, it sounds, popped up, and so didn't get the approval today. Who knows? Maybe it's approved tomorrow. Either way, we don't know for sure when. It's going to be soon, and this is going to be absolutely incredible for XRP. Now, mind you, RLUSD, as issued on the XRP ledger, requires XRP in order for it to be tokenized, and XRP is required for literally every single transaction of RLUSD on the XRP ledger. Every single one of them. That's how the XRP ledger is coded. This increases the utility of XRP itself. You'll want this. This is a very good thing. It's one more thing that will help to ensure the long-term viability of XRP and the XRP ledger. There's also this, though, and this is ridiculous. This is from December 2nd. I got to talk about this, though. Headline from the Crypto Basic. Speculation suggests Ripple could use XRP for its RLUSD reserve. Here's what we know. Oh, okay, so we're going to back a stablecoin with highly volatile XRP. I mean, Jesus. I know it wouldn't quite be the same, but I just, you know what I thought right away? I was like, have we not learned anything from like the Terra Luna fiasco? Did we not learn anything? And I know that's that's a little bit of a different setup, but like the point being, why would you ever consider backing a stablecoin with something that's wildly volatile like XRP? Like, I love that XRP is volatile because volatility is the purpose of investing. This is the most volatile asset class on the entire planet that there's ever been, in fact. And so, yeah, you don't like the volatility when it's to the downside, but my God, the opportunity for life-changing wealth. So the reward opportunity is there as well. So I love the volatility. That doesn't mean that a wildly volatile asset is perfect for every financial consideration all time throughout history. No, that's not how this works here. And so they shared some posts from a couple individuals here. Here's one of them. from somebody named, it looks like it's supposed to be Red Del Crypto. I'm not sure. A self-proclaimed world-renowned crypto expert / analyst. You know, I don't think anybody that's world-renowned would ever describe themselves as world-renowned. That's like what other people would say if they're being, nice. They feel like praising you. So that's different there. Setting that aside, though, here's what one of the people was referenced in the article. This is December 1st. This guy wrote, 911 alert, XRP, with the siren emoji thing here. Rumors are swirling through the cryptosphere that Ripple might custody its entire XRP escrow and use it to establish the initial reserve for RLUSD. If true, this move would enable Ripple to mint RLUSD, sell it to ODL partners, and unlock substantial working capital. At the same time, this strategy could provide a major liquidity boost to XRP Ledger while maintaining the circulating supply of XRP and significantly reducing its total supply. Yeah, that's just a bunch of nonsense right there. I can't even take this seriously. No offense to the guy, but this is completely absurd. I mean, maybe he really believes what he's writing here is actually potentially possible. So if you're talking about an ODL partner, well, what type of partner? Are you talking about somebody that's a market maker, like an exchange? I mean, they'd hold XRP, but if you're talking about anybody else, that doesn't make any sense at all. In fact, one of the benefits if you're a remittance firm is that you don't have to hold XRP. It's that you can tap into the liquidity that's available 24/7, 365. So like if you're a remittance firm, then you use Ripple payments, which that is on-demand liquidities inside of that. And that technology will route the payments and the settlement using XRP as a bridge currency. So then why would you, if that's what your business is and you're a remittance firm, I mean, you could hold XRP, but why? You don't. The benefit is you don't need to endure long-term volatility of it, because that's a whole different business model, effectively. I just, none of that made sense. And then, of course, in terms of from the regulatory perspective, you think that any government agency in the United States is going to approve the stablecoin RLUSD if it's backed by something like XRP that's wildly volatile? Dear Lord. And then there's this from Vincent Van Code. He wrote, I've heard Ripple may custody all of its escrow and swap it for RLUSD. They can mint RLUSD and sell them to their ODL, formerly partners. So Ripple gets working capital and the XRP ledger gets massive liquidity injection and XRP circulating price stays lower. So now that you have heard this, it's not so crazy to think that XRP price will go to $1,000. Oh no, it's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane to think that that's going to happen, because that doesn't change the supply and demand dynamic specifically on exchanges. I don't know what is going through your mind to think that that would change that to the degree that you're going to see completely unrealistic price levels for XRP. But some people, I don't know if they say this for the engagement or if they're so ill-informed, it's like another instance of like the Dunning-Kruger effect, like they know just enough to be dangerous, but they don't know what they don't know. Maybe that's it. Not sure. But the good news is we don't actually have to speculate what's backing RLUSD, because Ripple's been clear about that from the beginning. And the answer is not going to surprise you. Look at this article from Cointelegraph. They highlight it explicitly. There's this post from June 12th of this year from Ripple introducing a Ripple USD, RLUSD ticker symbol, a 1-to-1 USD-backed stablecoin. And it's not just that. They accurately cite this in this article here, in Cointelegraph here. RLUSD is a 1-to-1 US dollar-backed stablecoin, 100% backed by US dollar deposits, short-term US government treasuries, and other cash equivalents. Let me assure you that when they say other cash equivalents, they are not talking about wildly volatile cryptocurrencies, okay? That is definitely not what they're talking about. They would never get approved if that were the case anyway. So anyway, Ripple's been fully transparent. So it's US government treasuries and the dollar. That's backing it. That's what you'd want. And they're going to be fully transparent. It's going to be audited. They've been very clear about this from the beginning. Wish Tether would do that, but they're not transparent. So this will, I think that people are going to flock, frankly, to RLUSD when you've got that level of additional clarity that's not always offered. So Ripple really has an opportunity to dominate here, and then further, that will instill, like I said earlier, the long-term viability of XRP. So yeah, XRP stablecoin, XRP Ledger stablecoin RLUSD not launching today, but very soon. And don't buy any of this nonsense about it backing or the implications of escrow if it were to happen. It's just a bunch of nonsense from people who don't know what the hell they're talking about. And then we have this. South Korea's unlimited liquidity plan may fuel XRP rally as XRP defies martial law chaos. XRP has showcased remarkable resilience amid a tumultuous week for global markets driven by South Korea's brief but shocking martial law declaration. While some financial assets faltered under the weight of political uncertainty, XRP has not only recovered its losses, but has maintained an upward trajectory, blah, blah, blah. Let me go a little bit further here. The declaration of martial law by a South Korean president whose name I'm not even going to try to pronounce. Oh, who am I kidding? This will be a good time. Let's try this. Yoon Suk Yeol. Nailed it! South Korean President Yoon Suk Yeol. Oh, we're having a good time here. On Tuesday, sent shockwaves through financial markets. For instance, the development initially pushed South Korea's won to multi-year lows, triggering financial instability. This effect also spilled over into the crypto market, particularly affecting XRP. South Korea is one of the largest crypto markets globally and plays a critical role in XRP's trading activity. Analyst Dom pointed out that Upbit, the country's leading crypto exchange, recently matched or even exceeded Binance in XRP trading volumes. This outcome underscores the substantial influence of South Korean traders on XRP. Despite the initial sell-off in XRP due to the market panic, the token quickly regained its footing, climbing back to near pre-announcement levels. This swift recovery highlights XRP's resilience and the solid foundation of its recently accrued gains. Martial law couldn't even keep XRP down, Dom remarked. He reflected that while critics have repeatedly called for XRP's top, the asset maintained its ground even amid political selling pressure, and he expressed that XRP would likely have surpassed $3 if it weren't for South Korea's news, which spooked traders. Adding another layer to the narrative, South Korea's government announced unlimited liquidity injections to stabilize financial markets following the martial law debacle. South Korea's central bank stated it was prepared to deploy 10 trillion won or $7 billion into a stock market stabilization fund anytime. Okay, so I understand if you're talking about money printer go burr, then a certain amount of that would flow into the hands of individuals, right, who would then put it directly into XRP. And so people got all excited about that. More liquidity for XRP. Okay, well, maybe on some scale there would be some truth to that. Okay, fine. But my suspicion all along was that that would be just substantially overblown because the liquidity would flow into all sorts of aspects of their economy on the whole, and markets and other markets, including stocks, so on and so forth. And there's also a big crypto market. And I understand that they're big on XRP. That's the reason that was the narrative. But I always just thought, frankly, when this news broke yesterday, I was like, this is overblown. It's not bad for XRP if that's the case to whatever degree, but it's overblown. And the nail in the coffin here, though, of course, is that the martial law is over. So now they don't need money printer to go burr in the way that was represented as a result of this. So that's over anyway. I just thought I'd just briefly take a minute or two just to share a couple thoughts on this because, again, I'm not saying it would have been a bad thing, and people weren't completely wrong in my estimation by thinking that this was a positive. Like, I'd say fair enough. But I do think, based on a lot of the posts that I saw, there was way too excitement for it. It was way overblown. And it's more like, oh, yeah, this is something that might, to some small degree that's very hard to quantify, help the price of XRP. Okay. There we go. And to that, to me, that's the rational perspective to have on that. But everybody's entitled to their opinion, and it's fine. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because if anything I say are right, that would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.